documents in with DJ.
Okay. Are you all ready to go on?
Through our business discussions and kind of running the figures, I kind of figured out that that would be a good price.
Okay. Now, in your interrogatories, you said that, I think this is a direct quote, there was a contract to provide all the strings that Mellow G needed for their guitars. Would you please describe as in depth?
Can you tell us what question that was?
Actually, it may have been in the interrogatories that we all sent to you. We sent to you. It may have been an answer. The quote was, there was a contract to provide all the strings that Mellow G needed.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see that.
For the guitars it manufactured. Okay. Would you please describe as in depth as possible the details about that alleged contract that existed between TBB and Mellow G guitar manufacturer?
Well, we hadn't really nailed down a quantity.
Okay.
But basically, I was going to supply them with as many guitar strings as they needed.
Okay.
That was the gist of it.
Okay. So you reached out to them, you said earlier, and I assume made an offer to them. Would that be correct?
Yes.
Okay. And are you alleging that they accepted that offer?
Yes.
Okay.
I felt like that we had an agreement.
Okay, but you didn't have a quantity. Is that correct? Is that what you just said?
Well, as much as he needed, but there wasn't a specific number, no.
Okay, so so what you can tell me about the contract was there was an offer for, you made the offer for you to supply their guitar strings, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then what happened after that?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that question?
Well, basically it was just sort of an open-ended question that you had reached out to them and you had made them an offer, and I was just curious as to what happened after that.
Oh, okay. In the second week of November 2014, it looked like a deal was pretty much done, inked, and then I received a phone call just kind of out of the blue from Nick telling me that he had been rethinking things and that he would be staying with his longtime string source, SSW, and I was devastated.
Okay, now that second week of November, whenever what you just said was that it looked like a deal was done.
Yes.
Can you explain what made you think that a deal was done?
Well, just the overall discussions that we had. That was just the, you know, he had pretty much said that, hey, we're going to do this, and I thought that we were.
But no quantity had been identified, correct?
Well, you know, the idea was that we were going to supply them with as many as they needed.
Okay, okay. At any point, did they tell you around just about figure of how many they might need? At any point, did you know? Sorry, go ahead.
I don't have that in my fact.
Okay. At any point, did you strike that? Let me go back to that. And regarding this alleged contract that was alleged in the complaint, what made you think that there was an interference with that contract?
Well, I received a call from Nick, just kind of out of the blue, you know, just blowing up everything that we had worked out, and so I was devastated by that.
Okay, okay, so I guess what I'm trying to the foundation that I'm trying to get at is what information was given to you that made you think that there was some sort of interference with the alleged
At the
contract?
time I received the phone call,
Right. Well, if a president of the company, for example, called you and said, "Hey, I'm killing the deal,"
right?
I guess my question would be, what would have made you think that there was an interference by a third party? What information did you get that made you think there was an interference?
I really didn't have any information about that.
Are you in contact with someone who's called the Dude?
I do know the dude, yes.
Okay. And how long have you known him?
The dude and I. For years. For
Okay.
years.
Okay. And what was the nature of?
That just says for years.
And what would you say
Good
is the
friend.
nature of that relationship with him?
He's a good friend.
Okay. So you would consider him a friend?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Just give me one moment. Okay. And in the complaint, I don't have the complaint in front of me, but there was you alleged that our client, Chris Kronk, read some emails. Is that correct?
Under explain.
Yeah, but let us pull up the complaint.
Sure.
You don't know. No.
I'm gonna stop.